Welcome to Dani C's Love Life Lessons, where your presence is a blessing, so enjoy the session. What's happening, y'all, man? We almost at the end of the week, almost at the end of the month, and my birthday on the 29th, so it's going down. So without further ado, I know we're a little late. I want to apologize to the fans. Stuff happens. So I told you the show must go on and it will go on. I'm very excited to introduce our guest. Even though his ass was late. Day one.
Hey, what up? Hey man, yeah, I was late. Being a father just gives you a lot more excuses.
Right. Oh yeah, that's crazy because we're gonna just get on right into it. I was gonna say that. You're a dad now, a new dad, right? How old is your daughter, right?
19 months.
19. Oh, that's the interesting time, right? Where they're getting busy and active and into stuff.
Yeah. She's everywhere. I can't control it.
Yeah. And then they start getting a little personality, they're a little sassy.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's where I'm at with it.
Is that because you were a ladies' man? I always tease, it's an old folks tale. Yeah, that if you have just daughters, most likely because you was out there wilding.
No, I wasn't out there wilding. I really wasn't. I wasn't out there breaking hearts. I was really just chill. I probably was a bad boyfriend a few times, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't out there just wilding.
I mean, who hasn't been a bad partner, right? We've all had our experiences, as long as you learn from them.
Yeah, everything ain't for everybody. And, being young and naive, you kind of learn that. Like, some stuff just ain't for you, but you got to figure it out along the way.
So tell us about you, day one. Like, where are you from? What you represent?
I'm from Los Angeles, California.
For sure.
Hawthorne to be exact.
Okay.
My exact city. That's what I rep. I rep the city of Hawthorne. As a kid, I was born up north in Mendocino County.
Okay.
Then my mom moved me down to Compton. I lived in Compton for a few years.
Where the good weed at? Mendocino County. They got fire weed out there.
Yep. Then moved to Compton as a kid. Lived in Compton for about 10 years or so, and then I was moved to Hawthorne.
Hawthorne, that's crazy. I was, I'm from Inglewood, Crenshaw and Imperial.
Okay.
Yeah,
you around the corner.
Around the corner. Hawthorne, you got. I live in that's a crazy.
Key.
No, I'm from Inglewood.
Yeah, it's technically.
Sims Avenue. You better tell him this is Inglewood all day. But you're right. You go across the street, you in Hawthorne. Yeah. Down the way is Gardena. Mm-hmm. LA, if you go just up the street a light or two, then that's you in LA. So yeah. But I represent the city of Inglewood, and I'm into music like you. I mean, you've been a producer for how long?
Me, honestly, I've been producing for almost over half my life because starting off in music, trying to be an artist, I couldn't find producers, so I just started producing.
And that's how it normally is. That's crazy because I was just an artist, and that's it. Me and my husband, Punch Entertainment in here, and that's how Punch Entertainment actually started because we actually were tired of trying to hunt down, find beats, people acting funny. I'm like, I got the bread. What's the problem? It's just started getting too weird. Studio time. We're like, we're going to create our own studio. We're going to buy our own machine. We're going to make our own music, period. Yeah. That way we on our own time. I can wake up in the middle of the night and get to it if I want to. Yeah.
I've always been able to try to be one of the people that I don't like depending on other people. I like getting it done
at all.
And that's one of the traits that comes with it,
I mean, but that's how you made it to where you are, and that's what I was just gonna get at is the amount of discipline. We were joking about you being a player out here in the streets, but obviously you was handling your business because just seeing from when you started half your life ago to now, man, you doing big things.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm proud of myself.
Okay, we proud of you too, bro. That's why I'm happy you here and talking to us about everything. And you brought up being a child. I mean, being a new parent.
Yeah.
How do you balance that as you're being a new father and producer at that time? You know what
this
I mean?
Is like a new chapter in my life. Like all my life, I've only had to worry about myself. Getting myself there, getting myself dressed, getting myself bathed. Now it's like I have to add an extra hour on anything I'm doing because I got to get her ready. I got to get her dressed. I got to get her bathed. I got to get her straight. I got to get her hair right. You know what I mean? So and making the adjustment from being someone that was completely selfish with his time. It's just figuring out how to disperse that time to still be there, be a parent, be full time, but still be productive in my craft and my work. So it's a lot that comes with it, and I'm balancing it pretty good, I believe, at this point right now. And it's one of the things that just comes with being a parent.
Yeah,
You just
absolutely.
part of being a parent, man, is just figuring it out. To me,
Yeah, it ain't no workbook.
nah,
It's just
there's no guideline, there's no
Mm-hmm.
set path that you could just, what I mean. And then it's on top of that, you want to be a good parent. So it's
Well,
like,
you want to be a good parent. So
Yeah.
we appreciate that. For some of them, that's why,
I get you.
it's very honorable that you are even considering, because even the ones that are, I know back in the day, it was not being a good parent was considered that guys was, out here disrespecting the baby's mother. And just not there at all, just not acknowledging you ain't seen him in 10 years. You like, oh, that's your daddy. Right. That kind of thing. Now, like for producers and the people in the entertainment industry that we're in, it's giving that time, right? Because it's not about, because hey, you got money, I can buy you anything, and it's not even so much about that. And I think so many other producers and men get kind of caught up in that to say, well, my baby's straight, she got everything she needs, but when the last time you sat down and played a puzzle with her, or a game with her, or did something with her? So that quality time is absolutely important. You know what I mean? So salute to you for making that time.
Thank you.
And finding that balance.
Right.
Yeah. Shout out to you. And it's a life changer, right? Absolutely.
Oh, for sure. It changes my whole perspective of everything. Everything changes. You know what I mean? Like, it changes your perspective on how you treat certain people. Like, you get, and being a man and having a daughter, you get way more empathy.
Yeah.
You seem way more empathetic to women's needs and their reasons of why. And sometimes it's just listening to them and letting them be heard and letting them know they're being heard is important. So,
right.
Those are all things that I'm learning, and I think I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, and see, that's what I was gonna get to. You said this will make you change how you view women, because now you're like, I'm a daughter. How you treat women, how you look at that, and especially being in this hip hop game, we know that a lot of women, just keep it real, we're disrespected. You know what I'm saying, in this game, whether it's on a physical level, sexual level, or just like on a skill level, like because it is a male dominant industry. Yeah, so is that where we're going to get to, into this Diamond Collective we got coming up, where you decided to put all these phenomenal women. Does that have something to kind of a part to play in it, that now you're a girl dad and you're trying to you seeing women in a different light and being in this entertainment? Does it tie in there somewhere?
Yeah, it ties in. It ties in on the scale of like me wanting to make sure that everyone is, I can't even say satisfied, but that everyone is like included. The process of the album started before I had a daughter, before we even had a pregnancy, before any of that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
The idea for the album started before that.
Okay.
And then in the midst of it, while working on it, me and my life partner ended up getting pregnant. And so, me and her just buckled down and said, okay, well, let's do this. But on top of that happening, I was already in the process of working on the album. So, the thought of having a daughter later kind of like definitely opened my eyes to certain things and certain situations, to where I was like, okay, women got to be more included in things that we do, because you guys are very important to everything, to life. You guys breathe life into everything, whether it's, what I'm saying, that's just real though.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
And definitely right. Like seeing the birth of my daughter come into the world, that's some I've never seen nothing like that before in my life, and that's just something so serious that you have to cherish that, and you got to respect it.
Yeah. Like, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because you just imagine one of them things coming out your ass.
Right. All the stuff that y'all have to deal with and go through and live with and manage after. And then even after it, all the stuff that comes with it. Like, what I mean? It's just a process that's a huge step in a huge direction. And, you got to be prepared for it as much as you can be. But there's really no way to just prepare for all of that. You kind of just have to walk in it and just experience it.
And that's dope that you had an appreciation for women. More men should you verbalize it very well.
Right.
You said life partner, so that's That's good. You and your the mother of your child are
Yeah, we
making it
don't. I
happen.
mean, the baby daddy, baby mama, that's cool. But
Yeah.
to me, life partner, like we're partners in creating a life, and like,
Hello.
and
How
that's
you
forever.
Yeah,
doing?
boy.
You know what I'm saying? Like we partners in that, and that is that's serious. Like that's a real commitment. So
That's what's
yeah,
up. That's what's up. You know, who knew day one was soft at heart like that?
nobody, nobody.
I'm see, leave it to Danny. See, I'm gonna dig deep. I'm gonna get all in there. So in saying that, we talked about okay, well, let's talk about the Diamond Collective.
Okay,
The
what
Diamond
is it?
Collective. What is the Diamond Collective?
The Diamond Collective is a project that I put together with these phenomenal artists from all over different places. Yeah, like people are calling it a West Coast album and all of that. That's cool. I don't have no problem being West Coast. Let me just say that off the bat. That's cool.
Okay, West.
Yeah, ain't no problem with being West Coast. But there are features on the album from all over the place. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But on top of that, it's just a camaraderie of sisterhood that I felt like was needed. And as I was working on the compilation, it's a compilation. As I was working on the compilation, it just didn't feel done. Like maybe I'm 12 songs in. It's just something still.
Something missing.
Now I'm at 16 songs. Still
Oh
something.
wow.
So, before I know it, before I felt like I was at the end of it, we're about like at 30 songs.
Right.
Then
And so
like,
it's about over 70 something women, like you said, on this. And
Yeah,
it's just all women.
It's over like 80. It's over 80 women.
Over 80. Okay, wow. That's amazing.
Yeah.
How did that go? I gotta delve into that. I mean, how is that keeping all those women happy, bro?
It was a process, but most of it is due to the fact that I didn't let everyone know what was going on. I was just doing it.
That's right.
I wasn't letting them know exactly what I was doing.
But we women, we asking questions. That don't
y'all
work.
Asking questions, but at the same time, a lot of y'all trust me. So it's like if I came and like, hey, I need a verse on this, they're like, okay, cool. What's it about? Oh man, my homegirl singing the hook and it's about this. They're like, okay, I got something too.
Right.
And then you just keep doing that, keep doing that, keep doing that. Some songs were solo songs that I had with artists that I hadn't like fully knew what to do with it, or maybe we were just lagging on the song and then we got in the studio and finished it. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna tighten this up and then put it over there and
do something and flip it.
Yeah.
That's what's up. And so you said, they trusted you, meaning so these women, you actually know these women. Yeah. All of these women have some type of personal relationship to where y'all had a connection to where.
So
that's dope.
So look, this is what's crazy. On my Instagram, I only announced it one time that I was doing an all-female album.
Okay.
And that post actually like went viral and everything.
Wow.
And, it was just a post with some music and me saying I was doing it. And but when I had posted that, I was already like 80% done with the album. So that was when I was at my wit's end, and I'm kind of like, okay, who else can I get? All right, you know what? I think I need to announce it to the public. Because with me, how I work on music and do stuff, I work on stuff all the time. But in order for me to make it real, I have to announce it. Once I announce it to the world, I guess, and that has a lot to do with my character because I'm like a man of my word. So once I announce it, it's like, okay, it got to come now because I said it.
Yes, so I put it out there in the universe.
Yeah, now once I said it, it's real. So now people are gonna be looking for it, asking me for it, this and that. So I announced it, and then when I announced it, I started getting other females who I had either no connection with or maybe homeboys that had a homegirl that sung.
Okay.
So those pieces started coming in.
Okay.
Coming into play.
And then, I was going to ask that if you had some referrals, because, I'm like, that's a lot of women.
Referrals,
but, just you being in the game, you could have actually knew a lot. You probably knew 50% of
it. Exactly. Way over 50%.
Exactly.
For sure.
And I happen to know a couple of the artists on there, and,
And some got lucky. Some came to the studio with their homegirl, and she did music too, and just boom, had a verse.
And see, that's the best.
Nice.
Right? Because it's so organic that way.
So organic.
Like just a chill. And that's what I used to love about hip hop. See, I fall in and out of love with it. I still bust, but I do it because I want to and I like to. But to be in the front and make it my thing.
Yeah.
When I was in my 20s, I really, really wanted to do that. And it just, for me, it became just too much, like about not what I'm coming out of my mouth. I would go in studios and, guys would say, well, that's tight, but I want to hear something sexy come out your mouth. And it's like, dude, I'm from Inglewood. This is how I get down. This is how I talk. I'm not about to talk about lollipops and gumdrops, nigga. What you want me to talk about? Rainbows and shit. I don't even fucking play with dolls. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So what the fuck I'm gonna do with that? But I fall in and out of love with it. And I know that some of the young ladies that when we were at your listening party, they were saying, you made a statement about like, you know what, I'm fuck this shit. I want to leave. I'm done. I want to quit.
A lot.
And you had a part of saying, you know what, nah, man, you dope. Do
like,
this shit.
Do it. Like do this shit, yo. Like you got something. Don't let that waver you. You know what I'm saying? And in this music industry, we gotta like keep everybody on their toes because you're gonna deal with a lot of nonsense, a lot of bullshit, a lot of bullshitters, a lot of people promising you stuff, empty promises, a lot of lip service. You're gonna go through a lot of that. But if you love this, it's gonna be the only thing you're gonna want to do. So just push through it. Just push through it. We all have times. I have times where I'm like, man, this ain't it.
I'm like, man, fuck this
but
shit. Yeah.
Nah, you gotta like buckle down and be like, okay, it's something to it. Cause you don't know how close or how far you're away from anything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And success is only whatever you think success is. It doesn't have to be being famous and being whoever, you know what I mean? You as long as your bills can get paid and you can be good and doing your stuff, man.
I always say that's a blessing. If you could wake up every day and do what you love to do,
come on,
and live off of that, you straight.
You feel like you go to work.
Man, I will walk away from my job. If Dani C's Love Life Lessons paid me when my job paid me, I would do it. My mom gonna call in. Swear to God, I'm sorry, Mama. I ain't gonna say that again because every time I say some shit like that, she calls in and is like, "No, you got a good job. You better keep your benefits and your retirement." Mom, I'm gonna keep my job, but you know what I'm saying. If you can wake up every morning.
But you can't.
You
that's
can.
the reality.
And people have to push for it.
You just got to believe that you can.
Absolutely.
Because we manifest anything. Like you can manifest whatever you want. You can do it because once it's a thought, then now it's a reality. All you got to do is just pursue it, and then it'll come. It'll just come to you.
Now I know these people are waiting for me to open up this phone line because they ready. Damn. I know it's probably I'm gonna open that phone line up. Y'all probably see the number right now, but I'm gonna let y'all know as soon as it is time. Just gonna talk to my boy for a little bit longer about this Diamond Collective and when can we expect it to be released?
May 12th.
May 12th. Okay. So and it's gonna be released on all platforms.
Yeah, it's gonna be released on all platforms. That should be Mother's Day weekend before Mother's Day. That's the kickoff. And May 12th.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. See, that's what I was getting at when I said, you know what? This rap game for me, I fall in and out of love with, and that's how Dani C's Love Life Lessons kind of came about because I did radio before and I loved it, and then I start seeing, and then I'm a natural, right? I love being on camera, so I'm like, this is easy. So why not just do this shit? And it's still hip hop for me. I could still enjoy the entertainment. I could still have the day ones on my show. I could still have the shade nuts on my show. You know what I'm saying?
That's something that I feel like we need a lot more of is us in media. You know what I'm saying? Us, when I say us, I'm talking about us that live hip hop. Like hip hop ain't just a music genre. Not to me. Hip hop is something you live, something you do.
It's a lifestyle. It's a culture. It's everything.
We need more people of us that are in the culture and know of the culture to be in media and all of that.
Right, because when you see other people telling our story, it just pisses me off. Because I'd be like, how the fuck, do you really Tim, do you really listen to this shit? You don't know, Tim.
Right.
Yeah, stop playing.
Right.
So we got the Diamond Collective. We got a ton of women on here.
Yes.
What other plans do you have with this? Because with this being a compilation, like this could get big. I mean, I've been watching it online, and it's been getting some traction. And I noticed you said something about the West Coast situation, and like you said, it's not just people from the West Coast on there.
It's not.
But I'm gonna tell you that listening party was given very much California.
I mean, hey, baby, if you do anything in entertainment, you gotta come to LA, baby.
That's right. You understand? All y'all trying to get to Hollywood. Stop playing.
What are we talking about?
I heard it was a little beef, and we don't like beef. Females, we ain't, hopefully.
Come on now.
Some of us is packing. I ain't gonna say who, but most of us, when we say we're gonna go ahead and go with the beef, we lyrically, you know what I'm saying, we don't really got to take it to the streets. So if y'all want that, I know some people on the Diamond Collective that is ready for that smoke. You know what I'm saying?
I just think it's one of those things where when you're doing something out of love, like regardless of the hate that comes, you gotta kind of like know it's gonna come because you're trying to do something, that either one has never been done before, or you're trying to do something that's just out of the norm. So people are going to be resistant from it. So, people can talk and say, oh, y'all can't do this and you can't do that. But at the end of the day, we doing it. So that's all that matters. We're doing it.
Yeah. And I think it's so dope that I mean the buzz is created now, right now is Women's Month. We all
Right.
know that. So
Facts.
it's a perfect time for this to go out here and see that, because I know sometimes West Coast we get a bad rap.
Yeah.
Well, black people as a whole, because
Yeah.
you know what? We don't always like each other, and that's up to us to show people that we fuck with each other. Some of us fuck with each other, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this I noticed that you said it was people that you just picked and decided. And some of these girls, not all these girls knew each other,
Not
right?
at all. Not even a fourth of them knew each other. And I felt like this was also good for that too, because there's a lot of dope, talented artists that I know, and I know them all because I'm a producer.
Right.
So my studio is like a revolving door. It's people coming in and out, in and out. So I'm meeting so many people all the time that I notice all the talent. And sometimes people just don't know people because of relation, or there's no central, there's nothing connecting them. But now with this project, all of these artists know that with anything else, they know they have a connection through me.
Yeah.
And that could be the start of something great.
Yeah, a sisterhood. Because I'm gonna tell you, that night everybody was supportive of each other.
Yeah.
It was all love. It wasn't no hateration. I mean, every song on that thing. Man, I'm glad I was blessed to get the sneak peek. Y'all missed it. That listening party. I mean, I haven't heard good ass music like that, hip hop like in and not to mention it's Women's Month right now. Hip hop turns 50.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's honoring so many things, and this is a perfect timing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a good time that you get. That was a smart move, my guy. That was
thank you.
That was good. That. And I got to even network and meet some of these young ladies that now
y'all might be following each other.
Man, I'm trying to get them on my show to talk and tell their story, because everybody got a story, and that's what Dani C's Love Life Lessons about is. Yeah, you see day one, but day one came on here talking about, well, I'm a dad and I'm, you know what I'm saying? We talking about some real life stuff, and he produce and do all of that, but it's just, this is what Dani C's. I'm digging this. I'm digging this all the way. So since it is Women's Month,
okay,
give a special shout out to a very special woman in your life that impacted your life the most.
Shout out to my mom.
Okay.
Miss Williams, Cynthia, moms, I love you to death. I couldn't have done any of this without my mom, without her being in my corner, without her supporting me through music. My mom has always supported me in my music. She's always stood by me. She's always uplifted me. She's never she was always supportive of me from the gate. And so I can never discredit my mom in any way. Like, she did so much for me. And I'm just supportive of her. She impacted my life so much on so many levels.
And you know what? It shows in how you treat women and just how you talk and how you speak.
Yeah.
And the fact that you thought of even putting this thing together. I mean, I've never heard of anybody doing this. This is why this is going to be, this is epic right here, what you're doing. So when you talked about this with some of your colleagues, your male, compadres, what was they saying? What was that when you told them, this is my idea?
I mean, they kind of were just like, oh, okay, cool. And for a while, at least for like a year, it's just been known as the girl album.
Oh, the girl album.
Like, oh, they here for the girl album?
Till they heard that heat though.
And then it was like, damn, because most men just assume it's gonna sound like girly or something, like I was gonna kind of cater to women. I don't know, it's weird. I just wanted to provide.
Well, they thought this was a Jodeci album, nigga. I mean,
they just thought it was gonna be. You know what I mean? They thought, I don't know what they thought.
Destiny Child.
I don't know what they thought. But I do think part of it, part of the reason why it came out the way that it came out, because I wasn't all hands on the album as far as like what they're gonna talk about, what they're gonna do. I wasn't like, this is the beat. I wasn't like, here, I made a beat for y'all. This is it. It was kind of like, let's go through beats.
Oh, okay. See,
and that's feeling that. Okay, y'all feeling that. Okay, what you want to talk? It wasn't me like being like, hey, y'all need to talk about this and whoop whoop and make the hook go that.
Because that's a good thing that you said that. Some people, when they say project, they have in their mind down to this is the beat, this is right to this, and I want this to be a kind of about you let them.
Yeah.
That's why it sounds so organic, and the girls were able to give their very best shit.
Their best, because I wasn't penny pitching about do this and do that and change that. And I was kind of like letting them do them. Like, you can ask them when you get the girls on the show. Ask them. They're gonna be telling you. They're gonna be like, day one just said what y'all want to do, and I just let them do it.
And see, that's why it sounds like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's when you take away from the person's craft of and really of what they're doing when you trying to form, trying to control it.
Yeah, control it.
You know what I mean? The music is flowing. It's free. It's not to be controlled. It's emotions. I could write something sweet one day, and I could shoot up the fucking club the next day. You know what I'm saying? It just depends, and that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be organic, and the fact that old school cipher, it just give me an old school cipher vibe. Like, you know what, come to the studio. They don't do that anymore. You know what I'm saying? Especially on your level.
It was like pull up and let's see what happens. And you know, some records where it's just like maybe the homegirl came and she just put a hook on the record. Then it was like, okay, you feeling that? Oh, that's the hook. Okay, cool, leave it there. And then I'll find somebody that I think could match it. Like, hey, I got this one record with this hook on it. If you vibe with it, boom. And then that's how the song started to just build themselves. And in some sessions where like I was in the studio, so-and-so came in, like say one session, say like Flash on them. I was in the studio session. I had a session with Medusa. We were going through stuff. Then Natural Red popped up, and then
shout out to Medusa and Natural Red.
And then Natural Red brought Shay, and then next thing you know, it's Medusa's like, well, I got a hook on this, and then the session just happened.
It just happened, man. And that's that Flash. I'm gonna tell you. That's one of my favorites. I'm a little biased, but I also like that pull up. That pull up is my jam, man. I can play that over and over again. It sounds so good.
Shay, man. Shout out to L Fingers. Me and L Fingers made a banger that night. We made 2 bangers that night, and actually both of those bangers ended up on the album.
Yeah, that both of the beats we made and I'm not taking away from any of the other ones, because I'm telling you, all that shit was hot. I just they stood out to me, and my homegirls is on one, so I really like that one. But that pull up, man, and then everybody there, you know how some people be trying to act bougie and be acting all stuck up. Everybody at your spot was so cool. Everybody is exchanging information, and I like what you said when you got up there and was just like, hey, I want y'all to mingle. You know what I'm saying? Hook up. You know, some people be like funny with they feeling like, oh, I don't give away my plugs. Nigga, I am the plug. You can't plug me with nothing. So really, just put me in a room. I'm gonna do my own thing. And the fact that you did, you know, put everybody in the room. You know what I'm saying?
I'm seeing certain sisterhoods or certain females getting together and linking up on their own, doing their own thing, and I love it. Like, I feel like that's so dope. And some artists have certain things in common that I didn't even think about or consider. Like 2 of the girls on one of the records, I know they both had recently lost their moms, and they bonded over that. And you know what I mean? It's just things like that.
You never know.
You never know.
Yeah, and see, women, it's like I said, Black women, I appreciate when we embrace each other like that, because it's enough room for everybody to eat. It's everybody brings their own talent and special skill to the table, and that your album proves that you can mesh those things and make something really, really beautiful. You also said your mom was supportive. Like, I think that is amazing, and you know, and I know my mom probably, if she's watching, she, like you say this a lot, but seriously, they did not support my entertainment thing. Like, you, I want to be a comedian. You ain't funny, motherfucker. They didn't see it, or it's just, you know. And then I was a brainy person, so they like, oh, you could take good tests and get city jobs, and you would work, you know, and that's cool. But that's not like I'm sure God didn't say, you know, when you know, that's what I want you to be. I really didn't. I really know all of this cannot be wasted on being a clerical motherfucker. No,
God, please, no.
The only paper I want to push, I want it to be green and a whole bunch of it. You know what I'm saying? So. Every morning, that's what, and I start early, so that's literally how it sounds for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up these phone lines, because I probably got people want to cuss me out right now.
See what they talking about.
But you know, this is the part where we get to the Dani C segment, and I allow the person. I got a topic for you, and then I also allow the person to call in, talk about the Diamond Collective, ask they want some questions, whatever it is you want, talk shit, whatever. Call in. The phone number is 747-888-0677. I've been told I talk too fast when the number comes, so let me say that again, and it's on the screen, motherfuckers. 747-888-0677. But the topic I want to talk about, we talked about hip hop turning 50 this year, and with the Diamond Collective, we talking about women in hip hop, and you got some really OGs. Oh, we got a call already. Caller, come on, what you got to say? Holla at me. Hello. Oh, and another one. And another one. Hey, y'all, let me just tell you, I only got one line, so it's one at a time. Hello, caller, can you hear me?
I
Hello?
hear something. I heard something.
Hello? Well, let me just, when y'all tap in, y'all tap in. So you have these really some OGs in the game on this album too. You talked about Medusa.
Yeah.
I know Silky Fine is on there. You said Natural Red. We just got some people that's been doing this for a long time and really are dope female MCs. So speaking of that, the topic that I'm gonna bring up is, it being Women's Month. What are your two top female MCs of all time and why?
Woo,
and I'm only giving you two because people be like, oh, three, four. No, two motherfuckers.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. And whoever calling in, y'all can answer too. Caller, can you hear us?
My two top female MCs, definitely Lauryn Hill is one of those.
Okay.
Lauren's in that spot. And I'm gonna go with Queen Latifah.
Okay. And why Lauryn Hill?
Lauryn Hill, I feel like because she's always held her own, no matter who she was paired up with, no matter who she was matched with. She was in a group with two other guys, held it down.
Absolutely.
She could sing her ass off. She could write her ass off. She's just dope.
Yeah. Absolutely. I would say, so for me, definitely I would have to say Yo-Yo because she inspired me, and when she rapped about, I knew from where she is from,
but
and
what she rapped about,
and what she rapped about just resonated with me. Also, I would also have to say Queen Latifah because I used to watch the jukebox back in the day, and they would play like Ladies First over and her and Moni Love, it's funny when I rap. Sometime one of my good friends, he always says, "You from the East Coast? You rap like from," because I used to be like all in the Tribe Called Quest and commenting because I like the lyricism, not to this West Coast, but we had bangers, but it was just the lyricism. And Queen Latifah, she used to bust her and Moni Love, and then she was regal. You know what I mean? She was respected.
And she wasn't about to let you not respect her.
Yeah, Yo-Yo too. Yo-Yo was hood, but she wasn't on no whole hood rat. Ain't never been. And then like she come right down the street. So I really respected that. They're the reasons. Yo-Yo is the reason why I decided to rap.
Wow.
Period.
That's a bar.
Yeah, seriously, she's the reason. She's the reason because it was something I could relate to, and I'm like, I could do it too. Then, you know what I mean? Because I knew Queen Latifah and all them, but like I said, they was East Coast. So I'm like, I didn't. She was the first, the earliest.
You could see yourself in
absolutely.
In her.
Absolutely. Are people still calling? I know we may be having some issues. Y'all gonna be mad at me. I know y'all love calling in. 747-888-0677. If we have any technical difficulties, sorry. Y'all can just watch. Y'all ain't always got to talk. No, I'm just playing. All y'all gonna do is harass this nigga. No, real talk. Women in hip hop, they need to really be seen in a different light. I feel like it's gonna come. My granny used to always say, history repeats itself.
Yes.
Because I remember back in the day, we would laugh because she showed me some old pictures of her, and it was something they used to call pedal pushers. I used to be like, oh, that's like flooding, right? When we grow up, like, what the fuck's that? She was like, trust me, this is history repeats itself. And sure enough, like the next, maybe not even 10 years later, we're wearing the pedal pushers.
That's some real shit. The Bible says the first will be the last and the last will be the first.
That's absolutely true.
It's just one of them things. Like, we're celebrating 50 years in hip hop, and it's been a male dominated industry so far. But the next 50 years could be, this branch of sisterhood maintaining and taking over hip hop. What's that?
Caller, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hi. Thank you for calling in. Who am I speaking with?
It's D Dangerous, baby.
What's up, D Dangerous? What it do?
That part, man. I've been watching y'all, man. Y'all doing the damn thing, man. Shout out to Day One, giving the indie artists, the females, the West Coast, doing the damn thing, man. I appreciate it, man.
Hey, thank you. No, for real.
Shout out to Natural Red, Shane Nut.
Yep.
Shout out to you, Lady B.
Thank you. Thank you, D. I'm just glad that you talking, you walking, and you here with us, and you laid that heat down, man. All of y'all doing that. See, Day One didn't know me yet. I guess I'm gonna make it to volume 2. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to show my shit. No, I'll come out of retirement for that though, bro.
For real.
That's what's up. Oh my God.
So since you're calling in, tell us D Dangerous. I know you get down and you rap. Who's the top 2 female MCs of all time for you?
For me, if you know I'm old school.
That don't matter. That's all right.
I'm an MC Light, Roxanne Shantae type thing.
There you go. You go. That's what I'm talking about. From whence it started. You know what I'm saying? Right. From whence it started.
That part.
All right. Well, thank you so much, D Dangerous, for calling in. We love you. And let's get this work.
Wow.
That part. Much success to you both.
Thank you so much. D Dangerous.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. No, thank you for calling for sure. Salute.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Wow. What the heck? D Dangerous, shout out to D Dangerous for calling in. I know this phone is ringing. We trying to keep it open because I know, we started a little late, so we want to let y'all get an opportunity to call in, talk to my boy. Day One, ask him some questions, give him a shout out like that, or show him some love. Because like I said, we appreciate you putting this out here. I think it's so exciting and it's getting the buzz that it's getting because it's unbelievable. It's like mind blowing because it's like, damn, somebody finally giving us some shit. Like, you serious right now?
Yeah.
Like, he doing this just because what this nigga want? No, I'm saying he's like, I got my life partner. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Yeah, do it.
And speaking of that, how does that work out being a new dad and having, a life partner? Does your life partner understand the business?
I mean, yeah, definitely. She was raised in the business.
Okay.
Her pops did music and all of that too. And, it's just, it's not really a big thing. I mean, at this point, she's on the album actually too.
Okay, dope. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, she's on the album. She rap and spit and all that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So she likes, as long as I'm on the album, nigga, that's the only way you're gonna have all that.
She really she really was over it. She was really over it. Her passion for music wasn't the same as it was when she was younger. So she was really over it. But I was just like, nah, man, you
call from
Natural Red.
We were just in the car rhyming.
To accept, press 1. To send
we got a caller. Sound like it's a diva on the line.
A G diva.
I gotta give her a G diva. What's up, Natural Red?
What up, Red?
What's up, family?
That's what's up.
Hey, I'm just calling in to just give a shout out to y'all and to say thank you, Day One, for the honor and the privilege of being on such a historic and tremendous project.
Man.
It's definitely life-changing for me. So, and I'm sure it's life-changing for some others that's involved. So I just want you to know I appreciate it, man.
Wow, that's dope.
That's dope. I love that. Thank you so much, Red, for real. That means a lot. I appreciate your contribution. I appreciate all your hard work. I appreciate all your ideas, everything. I'm just glad that y'all trusted me to really do this and pull this off.
Yeah, you did that. Shout out to all the ladies that are on the project and all the ladies from the West that didn't make it on this one, because I know there's so much female talent out here that you're going to have to do volume 3, volume 4.
Okay.
Right. Yep.
This is the beginning of a legacy of, for female MC compilations to come.
Yep. It's going to be, at one point, it's going to be every female's desire to be a part of the Diamond Collective.
That's right.
Exactly. Yeah.
And diamonds are a girl's best friend.
And diamonds are forever.
Listen, period.
That's right.
Yep. They really are. It's an investment. Because diamonds gain value. They never really lose value.
Right.
Absolutely. I got some old diamonds that they shine.
They shine
just as good.
Okay. Listen, if you got your grandmama diamonds, the motherfuckers is more reward today than when you bought them.
Okay. You
best believe it. Their value.
Okay. So who's your 2 top female MCs of all time?
Shoot. and she pretty much nailed that shit on the head. Like, it's
You breaking up a
but
little
really,
bit. You said MC Light?
oh, yeah, Light and Shantae is one.
Okay.
And that's just, yeah, Light and Shantae is pretty much probably the best list you're gonna come up with them two.
That's right. The originators of it, and especially with the battle rapping.
Yeah, exactly. The Tifa's dope, but her and Light are two different swags, and Shantae is just that. She was that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for calling in,
Yeah.
Red. We appreciate you, man.
Okay.
You know this line blowing
Well,
up. All
yes,
your
yes.
homegirls calling.
Okay. Okay, period. Well, let me get off the phone. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
All right, peace.
All right. Next caller. How you doing? Speak up.
What up, man? What it do?
Who is this?
You don't know what this is?
No.
That's good. Day one, what up?
What up? What's cracking?
Hey, yo, Dani C.
Yeah.
This Pringle Pop, baby.
Oh, what's up, Pringle? I'm like, what's up, Preston? I'm like, what's happening?
He's trying to confuse you. He made his voice deep. You like, you know who this is?
You said what?
I said, there's E-Money in the house, man.
Oh,
Day one.
E-Money, man. Your voice, look, you know, y'all.
He's trying to change his voice up a little bit.
Yeah, I thought it was a little deeper when you was Pringle. Now you talking a little high pitched over there.
Yeah. What's up, man? I was checking y'all out on the live, man. Y'all talking that good shit.
Oh, thank you.
Man, thank you. We appreciate it. I see you on your shit too, man. You doing your thing out there.
Man, you know, I ain't trying to iron, man. You know, we just keep this thing going. You missed out last night, Day one. Where you was at?
Damn. Missed out last night. What was last night?
He said I was with my baby.
What was last night? Oh, yeah.
the
I
album
was with my daughter, man. I was on daddy duties. It was cool.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
I was there in spirit, though.
Okay.
I know I felt you. They kept playing your record.
Exactly. See, I was there even when I wasn't there. I was there.
That's what's up. Now that's what we trying to hear. Man, when your record being played in rooms you ain't even in. That's what I'm talking about.
For real. Yeah.
So man, so give us your two favorite female MCs of all time.
Yes.
Wow, you just put me on the spot like that.
Yeah, just two.
Two of all time.
Yep. Your top two.
God damn. I'm a Cola Loaf, man, from Long Beach.
Okay. Cola.
And Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill, okay. Right. Gotta go with Lauryn Hill. She a double threat with the singing, with triple. She played instruments as well.
Singing.
Yeah.
She can do it all.
Yeah, she absolutely can.
The ladies is definitely coming up though. You know, so I like to see the merge of all the new female MCs and we gotta embrace the old school and the new school and the mixture.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
We need that.
I think they want to be in charge of that project, man. The Diamond Collection too. That's just dope.
Thank you.
I can't wait to hear it.
Thank you. Man, I can't wait for y'all to hear it either. May 12th.
Yeah.
Coming out.
May 12th. I'm on it.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for calling, E-Money.
For sure, man. Y'all keep that positive energy up and keep vibrating. I'll see y'all soon.
All right. Thank you.
Call from
Davidson.
Oh, goodness. From who? Okay. Well, dang. That's the only thing about that call, because I hope we can hear half of the calls. Y'all just blowing the phone lines up. I don't know how to even turn that part out. We're going to have to work that part. I'm going to need a house phone or some shit. Well, I got a house phone, but I'm going to need something else. Right. I'm going to need a switchboard for y'all in a minute. That's all right. That's we moving on up. Whoever called, okay, they calling back. Okay. Or somebody. All right, caller. Can you hear me? Speaking to the mic, Dani C's Love Life Lessons.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Hello?
What it do?
What it do?
I can't call it. I got to call and show my love for my loved ones. You feel me? It's your boy, Man, I Am a King, Maniac.
Maniac, what up, bro?
What's up, Maniac?
What's up, my face, brother?
Man, I'm in this thing, man, maintaining. You know what I'm saying? Balls hanging. I'm in
yes,
this
sir.
thing.
Salute.
Yes,
Salute
sir.
to you and the Queen.
Thank
Miss
you.
Lady D.
Thank you. I appreciate you, man. So
Already. We appreciate y'all.
man.
We appreciate y'all trying to give y'all the flowers. You feel me?
Man, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, it's my boy. He gave these women an opportunity. He putting people on in a different type of way. And not only that, it just feels good. You see how that energy came from Red when she called in? Yeah, she called in. You can hear that energy in her voice. Like, man, you sparking people. You putting a spark and a fire in people that they need. Yes, even though Red already sparked. I ain't trying to say that, but still, this is just an extra little boost. Yeah, absolutely.
And whatever you're doing, get to it. You know, keep it going.
Just that Colgate smile.
That's okay.
That
that's that. Yes, absolutely.
Nice.
So, who's your 2 top female MCs of all time, bro?
I honestly gotta kind of go underground and gritty with it. I gotta give it up to my girl Morticia. Enemy sister.
Okay.
Cause I didn't seen her like tear down dudes, like line them up, tear them down.
Yeah.
And I want to go with Boss, because she was just gritty. It was something different.
You're right.
It was just
Boss
dumb
hard.
wrong.
She was hard.
It was dumb wrong.
Yeah,
don't get me wrong. I can't take away from a lot of other sisters, but like them 2 sisters got my attention, like in my whole MC ear life. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. The whole thing is fire. I mean, the fact that you picked people from the album, that's what I'm talking about. He said, I'm picking some. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how you know he listened to your album, bro. He got favorites. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Easy call.
Well, thank you, man, for calling in. We
y'all
appreciate
be blessed, man. I'm just happy to have to call y'all my folks, man. And salute to y'all, man.
That's what's up. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Already.
Yes, sir. Wow.
Man, this thing is ringing. Yogi, like, I'm a switchboard. You already know. Phone is blowing up, y'all.
Yeah, one line after another. Okay.
Well, when you guys get through, I'm gonna tell y'all, look, it's one line. I appreciate y'all calling in. If we miss you, it's because we got somebody on the line. They keep calling. Keep on calling. Oh, I thought you said they keep calling. Yeah, tell them keep on calling. Y'all see the number 747-888-0677.
Phone lines open, huh?
Phone lines open. Holler at my boy Day One. Say something about the album. Say something to me. Say something about you. Definitely need to tell us who your 2 top female MCs. And I like that. That was dope. For the ones that attended the listening party, pick 2 top female MCs off the Diamond Collective.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to start no shit though. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
All of them are amazing. All of y'all did your thing. Like I said, from another female MC, I was like, man, I salute y'all. All of y'all doing your thing, man. And it sounds so good, and everybody sound different. Nobody sound the same.
Yeah.
Everybody had their own
style,
pocket, their own man. That was, and that's how you know you are an excellent producer, because you got that ear.
Yeah.
All right, we got a caller. Thank you for calling in. It's Danny C's Love Life Lessons. Who am I speaking with?
You talking to Eric, Daryl's homeboy.
All right, Eric, Daryl's homeboy. How are you?
I'm good. I grew up with him. Conversation, who's the best female rapper? Like I said, I put MC Light first, because Paper Thin killed it. It killed it.
Yes.
It was a diss against what was her name? Roxanne or Roseanne?
Roxanne.
Not the real Roxanne, not that one, but Antoinette. It was Antoinette. And the second one is Butterfly, known better as Cleopatra Jones from Diggable Planets.
Diggable Planets, yeah, she was dope.
I love Butterfly.
Yeah.
I always love her voice. Her voice was dope. Her voice was so dope.
And her delivery just smooth, just so smooth.
Yeah.
That whole group was
and
smooth.
She had confidence. She had all the confidence in the world. Just like NC Light. NC Light had all the confident in the world.
Super confident. Yeah. And the thing about it is they, like I said, they had their respect. They were respected. Nowadays, not to diss the women, but I would wish we would be respected in that way and viewed that way. You know, we done all the ass shaking and everything out, but like, let's get back to the craft. Let's get back to the pen to the pad and do that thing like ourselves. Because a lot of things that we're hearing, men write these lyrics. That's the fuck part. Y'all writing these lyrics for us to say some bullshit out here. So yeah, that's a whole nother story.
Right.
But yeah, Eric, thank you so much for giving a call in. And Yogi, appreciate you. And we appreciate you from Punch Entertainment. Hello? Hello? Caller, can you hear me? Yes, who am I speaking with? Hello?
Dang, is it breaking up? This is Rosie.
Hi, Rosie. How are you? Rosie Bars in the building?
Yay! Hey, my sis.
Thank
my
you.
sister right here.
What's up, boo? Thank you for calling in. Who your 2 top female MCs of all time and why?
Oh, man. My females, they didn't get big, but everybody should know who they are if they're from the West. So, Entice from Danger Zone.
Okay.
Saying, we'll rap on Too Short, Don't Fight the Feeling.
Okay.
I was like 6 or 7, used to rap that song and get slapped at all the family parties. I didn't know.
Didn't know what you was talking about.
Right, but that's who influenced me. And then in high school, who influenced me was LaShawn, who rapped with Coolio. Mama, I'm in love with a gangster.
Oh yeah. Okay. See, that's what I'm.
And now that I think about it, that is my style. When I flow, I do. They influence me.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Let them know that real hip hop. See, a lot of people probably don't even know who you talking about. These youngsters don't know who you talking about.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? 50 years in hip hop. So look, I'm younger than hip hop. So I know it's probably some MCs and stuff that I haven't heard of, but those two I absolutely have heard of.
Right.
Yeah. I'm not that
So
young.
this is my first time. I mean, I know who Day One is. He does big stuff, but I didn't know about this diamond collection. So I definitely want to hear it.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been getting buzz everywhere.
Volume 2. We definitely got to do a volume 2.
Okay,
Yeah,
Rosie Barr said, "Look, I'm putting in my bid now. Tell them that's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? Closed mouth don't get fed.
Right?
You better let them know. You keep your name in
Even
his
the
money.
females that brought us together, me and Dani got brought together by Sweetie Hundo, and I love that girl music.
Yes,
so.
Sweetie Hundos. I'm a part of a group called Bosses Support Bosses. You know what I'm saying? In light of Women Month, we have a group on Instagram where we just exchange information and network and have events and do our own thing. Everybody has their own skill. We got chefs in there and fitness motherfuckers and everybody got something going on. And it's a beautiful thing from different backgrounds, and I think it's pretty dope. So yeah. Absolutely. Well, thank you for calling in, Miss Rosie Bars.
All right, sis, and I'm coming to the next show too. I love.
Thank you for coming out. Yeah, man.
There.
That support is real, and I appreciate you.
Need that.
Okay. Talk to you soon.
Bye. Wow. See, it's crazy. I know as soon as I stop talking, the phone gonna ring again. But I met her through a group, and she actually came out to the show that we threw at Corbin Bowl earlier this month, and it was dope. Wow. Yeah, it was pretty dope. That I was like, damn, it's like they said, sometimes the people you just met, you don't know. It's funny. I met Natural Red at a birthday party, my homegirl's birthday party, and my homegirl's like, rap, so she made me like put me on the spot and rap at her birthday. Yeah. So then Red grabbed the mic and started doing her thing. And I was like, oh shit. So we exchanged information. So she started following me. Wow. And then when Shay put together her show, she was like, man, I want you to come out and read for it. Yeah. So I came out and read, and they had just thought I was just going to read for like a little side part. So the main part was already taken. Yeah. And I walked in the door. Shay was like, nah. She Macy, she got the main part. And so ever since then, we created a bond. We've been supporting each other. We've been talking. They've been giving me game because they're a little older than me. So
So
I appreciate them. They like adopt me as little sisters
yeah.
into this game. So shout out to Natural Red and Shade and my big sisters for life. You fuck with them, it's a problem. Period. and like I said, I ain't been knowing them a whole long time.
Yeah.
Sometimes you meet people and you click and connect because of different,
yeah.
like you said, different backgrounds. Like the girls that you know both,
never know.
even though it was a painful situation, but they still
find something
to bond over.
Yeah,
So
boy.
So
it's like a relatability kind of thing. You guys just relate. The reason, So it's dope.
Yeah. So look, it looked like we are about 9 o'clock. I was trying to let y'all. I'm gonna go over because I've been doing my thing. I don't know why, but Instagram let me go over an hour live. Let me stop before they stop my shit. But I'm just saying because they be listening with the algorithms and the rhythms and the isms.
The rhythm and the isms.
But y'all can keep calling in if y'all want, but really we are literally at the end of the show. This shit goes by so fast because we're having such a wonderful time. They say time flies when you're having fun. I want to just really, really say thank you, Day One, for giving us the opportunity to even see this. You know what I mean? Like I said, I was able to be at your event. My husband got a little camera action over here. I'm able to interview you and be a part of this Diamond Collective in some capacity. And I'm just very appreciative that I'm even a part of it, or even got a chance to meet these wonderful people, including you.
Right.
So, the name of the show is Dani C's Love Life Lessons. And I always ask my guests at the end of the show to drop a gem on one of those things. Love Life Lessons. Tell us something.
So a gem for each of those, or just anyone?
Anyone you pick.
Love what you do. Like whatever your passion is, nurture it, feed it. If you have a young child, same thing. If they have a passion, nurture it, feed it, because you don't know what that can turn into. Life is just one of the things that we don't get a second chance at. So do everything to the fullest that you can. Pursue everything with a passion.
Yes.
We only got one chance to do this. And my lesson, I guess, is just knowing in business, the company only cuts one check. And that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. In saying that, thank you once again, Day One, for coming and being a guest at Dani C's Love Life Lessons, where your presence was a blessing. And I hope y'all enjoyed the session. We'll see y'all next week. Peace out.